Today, I'm going to show you how to create an ebook in Canva in under 30 minutes without spending a single penny or being a professional designer. If you're new here, hi, I'm Rose, a former teacher turned digital business owner. And in the last 5 years, I've been creating and selling digital products online. And on this channel, I share simple ways beginners can turn their ideas into digital products and start building reliable online income. Ebooks are one of the simplest ways to turn what you know into a digital product online. They're quick to create, easy to share, and once they're done, they can be automated, meaning you can create it once and it can keep working for you in the background. By the end of this video, you'll have a simple, well-designed ebook that you can actually use in your online business. Before we start creating our ebook in Canva, we need to get very clear on the purpose of our ebook. What is this ebook meant to do? Is it something you want to sell as a small digital product? Or is it something you'll give away as a lead magnet to grow your email list? Or is it something that you might consider to include as a bonus inside another product? In my experience, the best ebooks are quite simple. They're short, practical guides that help someone solve a specific problem. One person, one problem, one solution. That's what your ebook should aim to do. We are in the age of AI, so instead of staring at a blank page, we can use an AI tool like ChatGTP to help us quickly create a solid outline for our ebook. And here's a prompt I'm going to be using today. You are a digital business coach who teaches beginners how to create simple digital products. Write an outline for a short ebook called Create Your First Digital Product using Canva in 60 minutes. The ebook should be practical, beginner-friendly, and easy to follow. That's it. Let's see what we get from ChatGTP. So we got the introduction, we got step 1, choose a simple digital product idea. Step 2, set up your Canva design, and on it goes. And it also gives us a bonus section here, which is amazing. 10 easy digital products you can create. So we're going to work with this outline and start turning it into something more useful and practical for our readers. Now, an outline is a great start. What we need next is the actual content for our ebook. And you could go ahead and write everything from scratch yourself, or you can let ChatGTP help you create an initial draft much faster. What I like to do is take this one section at a time. I've highlighted the first section here of my ebook. I'm going to click this little reply icon so that I can ask ChatGTP to expand on it. The prompt I'm using is very simple. I just say, this is great. Can you write the first draft of this section for my ebook? Now, here's a small tip that will help you get better results. Try not to ask ChatGTP to write the entire book in one go. When you do that, the content often becomes quite generic because it's trying to produce too much all at once. Instead, work through your outline section by section, and this helps you get much better quality content. And it also makes it easier to review and adjust the writing so it sounds more like you. Let's go ahead and run this prompt and see what it comes up with. This is a great starting point for our ebook because it helps set the stage for the topic we are teaching. ChatGTP has given us a well-detailed first section of our ebook. Copy this and then paste it into a Google document. I like to read through it and make a few adjustments so it sounds more like me. The goal here isn't to leave everything exactly as ChatGTP wrote it. Think of it as your first draft that you can improve and personalize. If there are areas where you want to add more value, maybe explaining a step in more detail, clarifying a common mistake beginners may make, you can easily go in and make those changes and simply repeat the same process for each section of the outline until your ebook is complete. Once you've completed the process of creating your ebook section by section in ChatGTP and pasted it into a Google document, made your adjustments, and are happy with your full ebook draft, then the fun part begins. In the next step, we're going to jump into Canva and turn this into a clean, professional ebook. We're now in Canva, and if you're new to Canva, it's a fantastic tool for creating things like ebooks. because it's very beginner friendly and the free version is more than enough to get started. One of the reasons Canva is so powerful is that you're never starting from a blank page. Canva has already done a lot of the design work for us through their templates. Go up here to the search bar and type in ebook, and you want ebook multiple pages. You'll see lots of different ebook templates appear, and some will have a little icon. That just means they're part of Canva Pro. If you have Canva Pro, you'll have access to a lot more templates and design elements. I personally use Canva Pro a lot in my business, so I do find it worth it. But again, you absolutely do not need it to create something that looks professional. For example, as we scroll, you'll notice some templates without the crown, and these are completely free to use. When choosing a template, my recommendation is to pick one that already looks quite close to what you want. That way you don't have to spend a lot of time editing or redesigning things. It's very easy to get lost scrolling through all the options. So try not to overthink this part. Just choose something simple and clean that you like. For this example, I'm going to use this one here. I like the layout and the pages already look quite clean. Let's click on it and select customize this template. Now that we've opened the template, let's start by updating the cover. First, we'll change the title to match the name of our ebook by double-clicking on the text box and then edit the title. And I'm going to put my subtitle here, and I'm going to change the name. For branding purposes, it's important to include a logo if you've got one and a website. If you need to, you can always resize the text or move it slightly so everything looks balanced on the page. I'm going to resize my text a little bit. First, I'll resize the background here. This is my subtitle, so I want it to be easily legible. I'm going to resize that slightly. And then I'm going to make sure it's centered. I'm happy with that. Next, I'll update my background image by right-clicking on the image, detach image from background, and you can easily delete that. Then over here in the photos section, you can search for something related to your topic. And since this ebook is about digital products, we could search for something like typing on a laptop, online business, or digital marketing. Once you find an image you like, just click on it and it automatically slots into the template. And if you click on the image, it'll be 3 dots that says more, and you just click on replace background. And that's it. And there you have it. My background image seems too bright for my liking, so I'll click on the template and then I will click on transparency, take it down to 50%. And then I'll click on the color and I'll change it to black. I think this looks so much better. The text is easy to read, whilst we can still see the background image. I'm going to go back to my Google document. This is the outline we worked on from ChatGTP. It was a digital product, where an ebook is the easiest product. And then there's chapter 1, 2, 3, 4. I could call them modules, I could call them chapters, or even just steps that one would need to follow to be able to solve their problem using this ebook. And that would be step 5, export your ebook. The rest of the content in the ebook would just be a bonus section once you've done your main ebook. So it's good to throw in a few bonus points. Mine is where to sell your ebook, simple social media strategies and all of that. It's recommended that you add a little bonus section. With our ebook cover complete, the next step is to start adding content into our ebook. I am going to format this a little bit. I'll keep the word welcome, but I'll delete the rest of it, and then I'll center this. And then I'm going to switch up the image delete. And I've already searched for a similar type image, so I don't have to overthink this. I'll go with this image and make it a little bit smaller and center it. Now I can copy paste my welcome text in here. I'll go back to my Google Doc, copy this welcome section here, and I will paste it directly into the page here in Canva. One tip when designing ebooks is to avoid large blocks of text. Instead, try to keep the paragraphs short, maybe 2 or 3 sentences, so the page feels light and easy for someone to read. You can also use bullet points or small sections to break things up visually. From here on, it's really just a matter of continuing to fill in the rest of the pages. Each section of your outline in your Google document becomes a new page or a chapter inside of your ebook. All you need to do is just replace the placeholder text with your content, update images if you want to, and add visuals and adjust the layout slightly so everything looks clean and consistent. The best thing about working with a template is that most of the design work has already been done for us professionally. So all we really need to do is plug in our content, and within a very short amount of time, you'll have a finished ebook that looks professional and is ready to share. Once you're happy with your ebook, the final step is to download it. We'll go up here, click share, then click download and choose PDF standard. This format works well for documents and is perfect if you plan to send your ebook to people by email or offer it as a lead magnet or sell it online. Make sure all the pages are selected and then you just click download. Once it's downloaded, you now have a finished ebook that you can start using in your business. One more bonus tip for marketing your ebook is to go back into Canva and download just the cover page. So share, download, and this time we are going to choose PNG and it's going to be just the first page. Then go to Canva Home and search for Smart Mockups. These mockups allow you to place your ebook cover into a realistic book image, which instantly makes your product look more professional when you promote it online. So we're going to look for one that is free to use, and I will choose this one, customize template. Replace this with my ebook title. I've updated the title and added my name. Then I'll come to uploads. I've already uploaded my ebook cover. I will insert it into my mockup. Edit the colors to suit your brand. And when you're happy with the look of the image, you can now use it on your website landing pages or social media posts when you're sharing your ebook online. The final step here is to download your mockup. Click share, download, and it's a PNG, and then download it. All right, that's how you can create an ebook in Canva in about 30 minutes without spending a single penny, and even if you're not a designer. Your ebook and mockup are professionally done with free tools without needing to be a professional designer and are now ready to use in your business. If you found this helpful, the next video I recommend watching is the one on the screen where I show you how to create a notebook in Canva for free that you can sell on Amazon or Etsy. If you'd like a simple roadmap to build a reliable digital income online, there's a free training linked below that breaks it down step by step. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video.